Adonai, which when used as a greeting means the God in me recognizes the God in you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. I'm a Hermetic alchemist. Alchemy is the original science, and Hermetics is the study of the energetic laws of the universe. So basically, I'm a scientist of energy. I'm a starseed incarnate. A lot of people have not heard the term starseed, and that's okay if you haven't. We are incredibly old souls that have incarnated on Earth at this time to help humanity move into the ascension process. It's a very exciting time. Humanity is leaving the age of darkness, the Piscean age, which carries an energy to it of every man for himself. And we are moving into the age of light, into the age of Aquarius. Aquarius has an energy of every man for his brother. The Earth is over 4 billion years old, and as far as we know, it has 4 stages: the Stone Age, the Ice Age, the Age of Darkness, and the Age of Light. But most people are here just existing. They don't know why they're here. They think they're a human that happens to have a soul. But in all actuality, you are a soul that has chosen to have a human experience, one of many. I do other timeline regression work. I regress people and take them to their other timelines so they can see what it is that they have carried over with them in this timeline, what needs to be healed, what they are trying to evolve from. We all have a higher self, a magnificent being of light. It's all-knowing and all-seeing. It exists in the energy grid, the grid of light, or the ether, as some would call it. When it's time to incarnate, a shard of your higher self comes into this dimension at a specific latitude and longitude. At that location exist sacred geometry and numerology energies and information that gets embedded into your energy field, and it sets the stage for almost every experience you will have in this timeline. Here's where the saying, as above, so below, comes into play. All the waters on the earth are a reflection of the sky. The sky turns dark and the waters turn dark. It's not the other way around. The tide is the pull of the moon's portal. Humans are approximately 70% water, depending on how many carbs you eat. And on a molecular level, that number is much higher. So if all the waters on the earth are a reflection of the sky and humans are mostly comprised of water, we are also a reflection of what's going on in the sky, specifically the energies that sit at our latitude and longitude. I'm capable of reading into these energies. I can tell people so much about themselves, why they've incarnated, what they're here to expand and evolve into. I can tell them about their ego, their shadow side, why they respond to things the way that they do, and how to heal it, how to alchemize it. I can look at any day in the future and give people specific information on what energies are available at what time. Death, birth, marriage, karmic storms. There's so much information. I can take a look at any day in the past and give people explanations on what it is that they experienced. They can take the information, go within, pick it apart, really heal any energies that are still underlying from the experience. There's so much empowerment in understanding who you are, what it means to be an energetic being. And then you see all the synchronicities, and then you come to understand that life is not happening to us. It happens for us, and it happens in divine synchronicity. I was able to take this information for myself and turn it into quick success. I'm a commercial model. I've been in over 300 commercials and print ads. And I did it mostly by understanding my energy and the energy of every day. Taking a look at my week and going, okay, this day is a big money day. I'm going to put my effort in on this day. And this day is very karmic in nature, so I'm just going to lay low. I'm not going to engage people, you know, and it works. It works to a T. And it's not just for me. I've been doing this a really long time. I've given this information to so many people, and I've seen people turn their lives around so quickly. There are many different combinations of sacred geometry and numerology that make up different slots in our life path. Our main is our sun energy. It's what we're here learning many lessons around and what we're here to evolve into. But then we have 13-year cycles. We begin at Mercury, right? How you communicate with the world. And you have that cycle from birth into the age of 13. You then move into a Venus cycle for 13 years. And when you meet someone who their sun energy is coded the same way your Venus is, it is just hearts and stars and love at first sight kind of feeling, right? If you want someone to love you, find someone who is coded, that their Venus is coded the way your sun is, right? And vice versa. Then we have a Mars 13-year cycle, and that's where our power lies. But in the lower frequency, it's where our anger lies. And then following that, we have a Jupiter cycle. And this is where people tend to be the most abundant in their life, because Jupiter is the energy of expansion, right? Following that, we have Saturn. And Saturn is the great teacher. It gives you what you deserve. And so as you sow, so shall you reap during those 13 years of your life. And when you meet someone that their sun is coded the way your Saturn is, understand that you will experience a karmic balance with that person. Having this information is extremely empowering, because you can save yourself a lot of hurt and pain and anguish if that person comes in with a negative experience for you, because you can understand that energies are just balancing themselves, right? Then we have a Uranus energy, and that energy comes in, flips everything upside down. Pluto is an energy of destruction. It wipes away the old so we can start new. And then there are two energies that are extremely important to understand, because they are where you should invest or not invest. And there's an energy called the cosmic lesson energy. And whatever sacred geometry and numerology sits there, that's what you're learning lessons around your entire life, right? And when someone comes in who is coded that way, they are a cosmic lesson for you. It's not a place to invest. I recently had a client who was married to her cosmic lesson energy, and it was a very difficult marriage, an extremely painful divorce. Understanding what this energy is, understanding what the coding is of the person, allows you not to get caught in that trap, not to invest in a marriage, or even end up dating someone who is your cosmic lesson. They are here for you to learn from. Then we have our cosmic reward. Now, this is the person you want to invest in. The person who comes in as your cosmic reward that's coded that way, this person has nothing but good for you. And so understanding where you should invest based upon energy is guaranteed success. My energetic coding is Saturn on Mars. Saturn is the teacher, Mars is power. And so with that example, you can see I was always destined to be a teacher of power. And I've been doing so privately for many years. I've seen so many people who were not successful change their lives simply by understanding what it means to be an energetic being and understanding their energy. And so from that space, I decided to start making these videos. It is a lot of time and a lot of effort, but for people to really start waking up to understanding energy is key as we move into the age of light. It is my desire and the desire of every starseed here to empower humanity. The energy in the collective is so heavy right now. And so getting these videos out and teaching as many people as I can is my goal, so that people can live happier, more productive, more successful existences. With that being said, if you give this video a like, comments, shares, anything to get the YouTube algorithm to recognize me as I build this channel, I'm very grateful for that. The rest of this video is for anyone who is born today. I am doing a synopsis of the sun energy, but if today is not your birthday, but you've had a birthday since May 28th, take a look in my playlists, because I have posted them all and categorized them from Gemini up through Libra. Take a look to see your video, understand your energy better, and if you'd like to get a personal reading and answers to your life, my email is in the comment section. Or if you know anybody who's recently had a birthday, find their video and send it to them. Even if you don't think they're into energy at all or this type of science, the information will spark a light within them because the accuracy is phenomenal. Thank you for your energy and your time. Much appreciated. Adonai. And if today is your birthday, yay! Happy birthday! The rest of the reading is for you. Sun energies tend to resonate deeper the more evolved one is. The first time I read my sun information was over 17 years ago. And it was pages of copy long, but only a small portion of it resonated. But it resonated so deeply. It showed me a pattern that I was unaware was a pattern, but I had just experienced it. It showed me how to alchemize the behavior, change it, heal. And so that caused me to delve much deeper into sacred geometry. I needed to understand how it all worked. It was so fascinating. And now, all these years later, I am all of the information that sits in my sun reading because I have evolved into it. But there is a secondary energy. It is a shadow energy. It plays itself out like an orbiting energy. It will show itself from time to time. But people who are living more of an ego-based life will tend to resonate with the secondary energy until they evolve. Now, when I say ego-based life, that's someone who's living more from the mind and not from the heart. That's the difference between the two. No judgment on my part, and no judgment as I tell you what these energies are or how they tend to play themselves out. These are general synopsis of one of the energies in your life path. And so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and evolve from there. People who are born today are living a life path of mental accomplishment. These people have lived many other timelines where they have been accumulating lots of knowledge. In this lifetime, they are a powerhouse of knowledge. It is a masculine energy, and an energy that needs freedom to do whatever it wants to do, whenever it wants to do it. These people's minds are so strong that many of them complain of not being able to sleep at night because their mind is constantly chattering. There are many energies in this life path that can cause someone born today to have a lot of indecision. Indecision in career and love mainly. And so it tends to be a lower frequency. It's important that people born today use their energy to search for higher spiritual knowledge. If they do this, they will encounter many beautiful beings and have lots of experiences that will make their life better. All the knowledge that they have acquired is put to best use as teachers in this lifetime, in whichever form it comes. They have an energy in their karma that in its highest frequency is all about spiritual initiation. So there can be a lot of accomplishment, a lot of satisfaction in that area. If they choose the lower frequency path, it comes with either energies of thievery or attracting that type of energy towards you. In its neutral energy, it's a successful acting energy. So that is also a field where people who are born today can do very well. But it's important that they use their energy to make choices that are going to make them happier, juxtaposed to worrying and fretting and not really wanting to commit. This is an energy that to commit is not necessarily the easiest or healthiest thing for them to do. This is Madonna's life path, right? And as you can see, the promiscuity that tends to play itself out in this lifetime comes from that place of being non-committal. Right? It's not saying that everybody of this lifetime is non-committal, but the majority of people born today are. And it's because of the energies in their spread that cause the indecision. And so if you are born today and you find that you have issues with monogamy or, indecision with being able to choose a career, choose something that makes you extremely happy and excited to get out of bed, whether it be the arts, whether it be, teaching, intuition, spirituality. Make those choices, because if you choose the lower frequency, if you choose to go down the deceptive road, especially in the area of love, it will cause lots of negative karma for you. Being honest with people about your indecision in that area is one of the best things that you can do. I once dated a guy of this life path, and he very much told me, plain as day, that if he was on a modeling assignment in another country, he'd be more than happy to enjoy whatever model he wanted to enjoy, and then he would come home to his wife or his girlfriend and it wouldn't be a thing because she wouldn't know about it, right? And I had to explain to him that you are going to rack up major karma for yourself if that's the way you want to deal with your non-committal energies. Honesty is the best policy. Libra, the secondary energy for your life path is the strongest energy of all energies. It's an energy of self-mastery. In its highest frequency, it can create anything it wants with all the power that it has at its disposal. But it sits in your shadow. And so it can tend to play itself out like a lot of challenges coming up against you for the purpose of you rising into self-mastery. Areas that you have issues in, those things will come towards you so that you can grow stronger, especially in the area of love. It can play itself out in many different ways, betrayals being one of the most frequent. It is an energy that if you try to use your mind to be successful in the love area, you will fail. Love is from the heart chakra. I hope the rest of your birthday was amazing. If you'd like to get a personal reading, my email is in the comment section. We can take a look at the new energy that arrives for you today, and you will experience it the entire year. You will attract people towards you that are this energy in their sun, and you will attract people that you make this energy with, and you will also just have lots of experiences around the energy. The information is very valuable. Or we can take a look at your relationship, get you some answers there. We can read deeper into your chart so you can understand yourself better. There is so much information to uncover with sacred geometry. I thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Any channel engagement as I grow this channel is much appreciated. Adonai.